Hello guys, it's been a long while since I've talked about Bitcoin. We and I explained my last video why I really didn't do it because there was really nothing new. It just kept on falling, of course, and I think we have a bottom in. I talked about the $5,000 level on the Bitcoin a while back and why I thought it would um, reach that level. It came very close to it though. This thing here is always in the way, whatever. Kind of do a trend, a little trend line over there, but that was not really why I thought it would see 5,000 level. Anyway, see if you look at it, when I zoom in, it looked like it wanted to come over and touch it. So anyway, I would some Fibonacci levels and so forth. It kind of looked to me, okay, let's put it that way. It looked to me as if it wanted to come down to the 5,000 level. It actually got just below 6,000 at $59.20, $5,920 per Bitcoin. And let's see, as you see, we have a classic ABC correction over here. This is the daily, of course, view. We're going to zoom in, and I'll explain why I said buy over here. It's been there for a few days. Let's just zoom into 4 hours. Okay. So let's see. Anyway, I thought it would come back and retest this bottom, let's call it, for now. At least right now we can call it a temporary bottom. We don't know if it's a bottom yet or not. That's why I wanted to see a retest, but sometimes you don't really get what you want. Okay, so what do we see here? I thought it would come back down to maybe around this level, as in a retest of the bottom. It would hold and would go up. So I said, I'll just play some advanced open, just positions there, go long at 6,800 and 6,400 in case it would come back down. It was based on, again, some Fibonacci retracements on my chart here. Sometimes you have like a V bottom, sometimes like a W, right? Let's not hope it's an L-shaped bottom. So meanwhile, I've noticed this formation right here. Today being February 7th, 2018. So looking at it, I kind of changed my Elliott wave count there a little bit, and trying to predict what's going to happen. So it looked like to me it wanted to form this. I even talked to a couple of guys. I wanted to form this shoulder right here. This is an inverted, to me, looks like an inverted head and shoulder formation. So I said, you know what? Right around here, again, just based on the ABC pattern here, I traced the Fibonacci retracement, and it came down to 161, just below it actually. I can show you that, how it happened. And I took a long position over there. So let's say from A, let's do it this way like that, to roughly B. Oops, okay, let's click on it. So right here is 161 retracement, okay, for Fibonacci. It went just a little bit below it. No matter what's going on there, it looked like it turned around, right? So I went long here, 76.50 or something like that. So now, not knowing exactly what's going on, because this right here is, we don't know if it's a shoulder or not. Okay, it's just what I want it to be, but we all know how that goes. So in case this turns out to be, this line right here would be the neckline. Okay, if this turns out to be a shoulder, just like this one right here, and the head right here, then we know we have about, let's say, 6,000, roughly 6,000 to, where is it? Right about there, what, 8,800. So another 2,800 this way, points to go up from there, right? So that would put us at almost 12,000 level, right about here, right? Okay. What do we have there? Well, we have this little guy. Okay, it looks like we have some sort of resistance formation around that level. Of course, we have one around 10,300, 10,400 level, right about there, right? Okay, that's our first sticky point. So if it breaks through that one, it may actually go all the way up here. But we don't know that yet. It's not a confirmed head and shoulder formation yet. Okay, so I'm just going to stress that out. Okay, we'll see it if it breaks through it, stays there, and goes up, right? And that's what I plan on adding to my long position. If it breaks above this, let's say, dynamic resistance here, stays above it, that would be a confirmation for me that it doesn't want to drop anymore. It will go up. So that's when I'm going to go long. Again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling anybody to buy and sell anything. This is what I will do, and if you guys want to follow my advice, please don't. Do your own homework and do your trades according to your own homework and expert advice. I'm not an expert advisor, okay? So that's the explanation why I have this anyway. Buy signal right there, area, okay? But oh well. Bitcoin market decided to do what it wanted to do, not what I wanted to do. So anyway, this was a short update, what I think is going to happen and where it's going to go from here on. And we got some other things here. Yeah, this was prior to me taking that long position, thinking what was going on. Okay, that's kind of my thought process right there, trying to figure out some formation, some waves, some patterns, something that would give me an indication which way I want to go. So this is me wishful thinking, of course, looking at the neckline of the head. Of course, you take that drop right here and you add it right on top of the neckline, and you get to this target, okay, area roughly where you think it would go, in case again this turns out to be an inverted head and shoulder formation. And again, I want to stress it out, I don't know if it is, I just want it to be, but I entered long here with a small amount of money. In case I lose it, but whatever. And I plan again on adding, as it will prove to me that the bottom is in and it wants to go back up. So anyway, this is where we're at right now. So until next time, well, good luck in your trading, and hopefully you guys make lots of money. All right, thank you again for watching. Please don't forget to share, subscribe, like my videos, comment on them, tell me if I'm doing anything wrong. This is just a bonus chart and video within my Bitcoin. This is the Dow Jones Industrial chart. As you can see, it's a monthly view here. Goes back to 2001 actually. When we had the low, 2002, the two prong bottom there anyway. Bull market 2000, October 2007, when we had the high there, 14,000 something. Of course, the low here, I think it was below, I forgot what level, 6,600, 6,800, somewhere around there, I forgot. In March, I believe it was March 6th, when we had the bottom of 2009. I remember I went long that day. Anyway, so what I think is going on here, we have 5 waves for this bull market. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little congestion here is typical to a wave 4. An Andrews pitchfork. Okay, looks like we broke right through it, and that was coincidentally the 161 Fibonacci level extension there. Pierced right through both of them, and it went just ballistic from there. I think that was forgot when, June, well, sometime in there, I guess. So why did Dow Jones get scared of its own shadow here? Well, because it hit this level, 261 for once. It went up like a rocket, and it's just not sustainable. It cannot do that. We all know what happens to things that go up that way. There were some, well, rather good news, economic news, but forecast was not so great, and it just dropped. This was right around the State of the Union address by President Trump. This was mainly due to a Black Monday, as people call it. 1,600 points drop in one day. Not a huge percentage drop though, but point drop was the biggest one. Anyway, being a monthly candle, you cannot really see exactly by day and all that stuff. Right now it's up a little bit. It's Wednesday, a couple of days after that big drop. But I think it will try to catch up with the trend, with its natural trend. So we may see, some levels around here, 17,000, maybe even lower, 15,000. It may actually drop though. You guys, what you can do, draw a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom of 2009 till top of February 2018, and maybe see a 50%, should probably lie right about here, 61% retracement, maybe right around this area right here somewhere. So it's not really out of normal to drop that much. It could, but it would just present a great opportunity to go long if we get that lucky around this area right here. Of course, if it falls down here, it's even better. Some people may throw in a lot more money that way if they have them available. Anyway, so this is what I think Dow Jones is going through right now. A correction phase. It may be a little bit more painful at one point, but it is expected. It's long overdue. And it just has to happen. It's just natural to happen. It's just not sustainable to go up vertically like that. All right. Again, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.